That car, when we went into their lane, instead of just crossing the line and breaking the law and going into our lane, they went into a ditch and most likely died.
And that was just about the most pleasant scene from the new Uwe Boll movie, Citizen Vigilante. This movie has just been released and is getting an awful lot of attention all over the internet, and for fairly obvious reasons, I think, given current events and news stories and whatnot. Movie stars Armie Hammer, yes, that Armie Hammer who was Me Too'd into oblivion about 5 years ago for whatever reason. No, he is not a cannibal. Now, Uwe Boll's back catalogue is perhaps not the greatest thing you've ever seen from any kind of auteur. Rampage, Rampage 2, In the Name of the King, and so on. He has worked with some of the biggest stars in movies at the moment, like Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, Sir Ben Kingsley, and so on. I personally found this movie, entertaining is the wrong word. I think it's an important movie. It tells an interesting story that needs to be told. Certainly with current events, as I just said, this is a movie that is very much hitting the zeitgeist. Armie Hammer is really good in this. He plays a character called Sanders. He is absolutely disgusted with what he sees as the migrant invasion of Europe, and so he sets out on a mission of vengeance and retribution against those people who are causing all of this disgusting horror throughout the nation at the moment. I found the movie to be a bit bitty in parts. There's a really weird scene in which he decides to wipe out a load of SWAT team members for reasons. There is a really good scene in which he talks to a judge who passed judgment, and he said, you are not protecting the people, you are protecting the people who are committing all these crimes. The ideas behind that scene are incredibly prescient. I think that it's not the greatest film I've ever seen. The editing is a bit clunky. The cinematography is also kind of all over the place. But in terms of the actual message that Uwe Boll is trying to get across, and having actually spoke to him on X a few days ago, he's a really good guy. I really like his takes. He did a really good retrospective of his career entitled "Fuck You All, I Am Not Making This Up," in which he goes on a massive rant about how shit Hollywood is and how unoriginal all of their films are, and how all the big name actors are actually a load of pussies. I can't say I disagree with him on any of those points. I do think this is a movie worth watching. Elon Musk recently made this available on X for a couple of days. I think it's still available for only a few hours if you haven't checked it out yet. But certainly this is a movie that you need to go and see, and apparently there are plans to make a second movie in this series, so we'll see what happens there. The movie was effectively banned in Germany, probably because the government took one look and went, we cannot have people seeing this, they are going to put two and two together. It wouldn't surprise you to find it's going to be banned elsewhere, but if you try and stop people from seeing something and suppressing it, guess what? People are going to go and see it, just like what happened on Monty Python's Life of Brian back in the day, when a lot of the local councils banned it. So yeah, quick short review, but I think that this movie is going to get some legs, and I think this film deserves a bit of love, so certainly check out Civilian Vigilante.